Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of changing your whole lifestyle all at the same time versus making one small habit change at a time. Alright, so let's get into this video. So there are two options when making lifestyle changes, and they are to either change everything about your life at the same time. So basically getting all of your checklists in order, all of your planners and all that stuff, getting it all together and saying, from this day forward, I am going to do these things. So the cons of that are it's overwhelming, I understand. It's a lot of stuff, especially if you're busy. But the pros of that would be that you would probably notice the changes easier. You would probably have the benefits quicker. You know, you're gonna feel the difference. And that's why I usually recommend that people start everything at the same time, because honestly, they're not really that difficult. There's, it really comes down to, you know, the foods that you buy, and your morning routine, your nighttime routine. And so I try to make them very simple, easy, inexpensive things to do. So there's that. And then let's move on to the doing one habit at a time. So that will work for someone who is very busy and isn't quite sure if a lifestyle is for them. Although one of the cons of that is you might not know if it's working, because you know, everything's connected. If you do one thing, it's probably going to work better if you also do this other thing at the same time. And so that's one of the reasons why I highly recommend people do an entire lifestyle change, because everything will help the other things. It's almost like gardening. When you're gardening and you put, you know, beans next to squash or whatever it is, there's a lot of things that work better side by side. They will help each other grow better. And that's exactly how it works with a healthy lifestyle. For example, let's say that you want to eat better, you want to sleep better, but you only have time to change one small thing about your diet. That's probably not going to fix your sleep, and it's probably not going to fix your diet either if you only work on, you know, one small aspect of it. So let's say you cut out eating fried foods, but you still eat a lot of sugary drinks, you know, things. That's what I mean. You know, you might think you're doing a really awesome change, but you're not really. That's the sad thing about, you know, eating right is I think there's a percentage where it tips to where it's not going to do any good anymore. I think, if most of the time you eat good and or most of your diet is good, then you're probably okay. But like I said, the more you can do, the more everything else is going to work. So if you are a very busy person, then most likely you probably aren't going to have the motivation to change your whole entire lifestyle all at the same time. And I understand that. But if you, you know, you should give yourself some credit, though, if you do one habit at a time. And there's a lot of people that say if you add another habit every week or every day, so that way you're kind of gradually getting into it, that might work for you too. So I hope this video has been helpful. And you know, it's a very short video, but I just wanted to I wanted to touch on that subject, because I kind of realized, you know, this whole time I've been telling people, change your lifestyle, you know, your whole lifestyle. And maybe that's a little bit overwhelming for people. I understand. It might only work for you if, say, you work from home and you're able to control your schedule, or if you're a stay-at-home mom and maybe you've only got one kid and it's not terribly time-consuming. You know, there are a lot of different various kinds of lifestyles out there. So, you know, do what works for you. Don't feel like you have to change your whole entire lifestyle all at the same time. I just recommend that because, like I said, things work together. They work in tandem, you know. But on the other hand, if you can only do one small change and that's all you can do, then give yourself credit for that and don't beat yourself up for only being able to do one thing, because a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't ever add healthy habits to their life. So if you can just do one thing, then that's probably better than a lot of people. So I hope you got some benefit from this video, and give it a like. Be sure to subscribe. I talk about all things holistic health, being healthy physically, mentally, and spiritually. So I hope to have you on board for the next video, and thank you so much for watching.